and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get... Happy Monday, everyone! This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce and the Milwaukee starting five. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A.'s certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby.
Oh, big finish!
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Good on the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Offensive board. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man, one that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
Here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Fires for three. Siakam, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From the stripe. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track. They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Siakam. Shot to stop the run. No good. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Nembhard against Antetokounmpo. Very pretty alley-oop.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Zubac with a screen on Harris to the middle. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. 7-point differential. Halliburton finds Zubac. The open shot, Siakam. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to...
Oh, from the rafters!
Woo, that is incredible. And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He has been the complete package and more over this stretch. I can't think of another guy who has taken his team's needs upon himself like he has. He's a one-man army out there.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam looking it over. Halliburton outside. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Zubac outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 9. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Pacers. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets in the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Zubac, screen. Nembhard for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Portis, that time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pacers trail by 11. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Walker for three. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Siakam, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Kuzma with a screen on Nembhard. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Halliburton, the pass to Zubac. Siakam for three. Nails it from three. Siakam's got 7 points.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Pass to Rollins from deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists now tonight. From the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 11. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, then it's Gary Harris, and it's Rollins in at the 1. Siakam rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Unloads from 13, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Antetokounmpo surveys to the paint. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Well, that's one of the advantages of putting Giannis in the 2-man game. He's a great passer.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first meeting of the season.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Jones, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Jackson. Outside Jones. They set the pick. And the 10-footer finds the target. Here's Antetokounmpo. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Kuzma outside. Harris finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Harris. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Friday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
Brown, he's checked in for Jones. Huff's checked in for Brown. Here's Siakam. Nice job inside from Siakam.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Kuzma with a screen on Siakam. And Giannis with the dunk.
Great use of the pick by Antetokounmpo. Reading the game and getting the hoop.
Outside Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. All alone. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Antetokounmpo outside. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. Clock at 4. For 3, here's Harris. The putback. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Porter's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. It's hauled in by Rollins.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Portis the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Indiana with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis striding in. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring night.
Over to the wing, and here's Toppin from the arc. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Antetokounmpo has got 24.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
The open shot, Halliburton. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 2. Oh my! Wow. Throw it down!
That is ridiculous. Well, props to the defender there for trying to slow Giannis down. You got to give him that.
Toppin, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Siakam, just jamming it down. Pascal Siakam.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Rollins. Gets it off. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Bucks on top, up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
When I watch Giannis, man, I'm just in awe. He reminds me of our friend over there, Shaq, in a good way.
I'm honored to say thank you, Kenny.
He's dominating the game inside with his size and physicality.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
When I look at the Bucks, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Ivica Zubac's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma with a screen on Siakam. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, when Giannis is coming down the lane, good luck. Few, if any, can stop him.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Pulls it from 20, and that's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 30.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Pass to Nembhard. Kuzma against Walker. That 3's off the mark. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Kuzma with a screen on Zubac. Oh, there's the alley. It's Kuzma with the miss.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those 2 guys.
And this is how you know Halliburton is feeling it. Shooting with assertiveness off the dribble. Nice.
Here's Antetokounmpo. From the high post, he drills it. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points in the game.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. In the 3rd spot, the Pacers. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Walker, a screen on Harris. Nembhard for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo is...
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Harris passes to Antetokounmpo. Portis the screen. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Kuzma outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Siakam. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half.
Oh, wow!
Look out!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. With the teardrop. It's hauled in by Portis. Now the Bucks with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Antetokounmpo up top. He's covered by Siakam. Kuzma with a screen on Siakam. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points here in the second half. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The three is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. The 17-footer, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you didn't offer more resistance than that.
A new lineup here for Indiana. 1:03 left in the third quarter here. Some nice passing by Indiana here. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Back to Toppin. Launches it. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And it's 8 points for Kyle Kuzma.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Nesmith passes to Toppin. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 19-6 run. Portis with a screen on Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, wow! What a play!
That was incredible.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Antetokounmpo outside. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Milwaukee out in front, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Rollins in at the point. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
And Siakam, here we go. Banked it in off the glass.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Nesmith. Siakam, right side. Over Antetokounmpo. Siakam, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Tries it from 16. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Siakam, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Toppin. Antetokounmpo outside. shoots over Siakam. Oh, a terrific move by Giannis to score. Antetokounmpo has got 46. Outside Nesmith. Siakam against Antetokounmpo, looking to get it going. And Siakam lays it up and in. Siakam's gotten 4 this quarter.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Portis with a screen on Siakam. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Pass to Nesmith. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Kuzma with a screen on Siakam. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Siakam. The Pacers shooting only 42%. Portis with the steal. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Siakam. Here's Antetokounmpo. Huff pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Because sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Harris passes to Antetokounmpo. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma with a screen on Siakam.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness! Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Throws it up high. Top-end shot is off.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, Milwaukee.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Left side, Nesmith. Siakam outside. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo, right side. So this one belongs to the Bucks. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, first, congratulations on the win. And second, you really had it going tonight. Talk about your mentality out there.
I was just trying to be in attack mode. You know, my teammate did a great job, helping me, just being aggressive throughout the game. I think we did a great job, moving the ball offensively and just guarding hard.
When you're in attack mode, it's hard to beat. Congratulations. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.